is I, the jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban, and this is part 11 or part 12, I can't fucking remember, but of the 1/400 scale RMS Titanic build by Academy, premium edition with the LEDs, and today it is Friday, April 10th, 2020, at 12 o'clock today, 108 years ago, the actual RMS Titanic departed Southampton, England on her first and only voyage. As we all know, it would end in disaster. So, yeah, this is the 108th anniversary, guys, so kind of I told you guys I wouldn't have this model done before the fucking anniversary, but I did get more shit done on it. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got done. We'll pan over here, and there's a lot of shit going on. And we can see, whoa, there's a lot of fucking progress on the stern. Well, yes and no. Everything is glued down on the deck except for the docking bridge and the two cranes. But the two housings for the steering engine room are down, the ventilators are down, and the 4 massive bollards are down because the fair lead rollers and bits were all molded to the actual plastic deck. Now, basically what I did, I painted the bollards and stuff black, and then I clipped them off. When I put them on here, I sanded the tops down a little bit, and then I added that gold paint on top of them to mimic the color of the actual bollards on the ship. But you probably notice on the ventilators, they're all white. There's no gray, no red, or anything inside of them. Well, the reason why for that shit is because in the book Titanic, the Ship Magnificent, Volume 1, Design and Construction, it stated that the inside of all the ventilators of the Titanic were white. It's just because in the old black and white photographs, it gives off kind of like a darkened area that looks like it could be either a dark red or a gray. But in fact, inside the ventilators of all white star ships were painted white. So that's why the ventilators are still completely white with the insides of them white. So there we have it. And if you can see, I added the 2 small doors on the stern. There's going to be a large opening here and a large opening there. And there's the 2 aft well deck cranes. But yeah, that looks really fucking good though. I still have to drill all these portholes out. And there's actually more portholes that wrap around the back end that are not actually on there that I'm going to have to drill out to make up for what is not there. And also, if you go forward a little bit, I even painted the floor of the Cafe Parisien, which once I install the walls and shit, there will be this green carpeting running through it. And you're probably wondering, what the fuck are you talking about, green carpeting running through it? Well, if you look inside the book On Board the Titanic, or even Titanic and Illustrated History, which I don't own sadly, there is a beautiful cutaway of the Titanic. And right here it shows the Cafe Parisien. You can see the walls are white, the window frames are white, and you can just barely make out there's a green carpet that runs through that. And there's an actual photograph somewhere, an actual photograph that shows that room somewhere right here. You can even see in this image here, this is the Titanic's Cafe Parisien. You can even see right there, there's the carpet. See it? And it was green. So I'm going to be doing that in there. And I'm going to be mimicking this ivory and shit growing up the wall right here. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. So, if you're wondering, these 2 things here, those are your private promenades for your 2 luxurious deluxe suites that were on B deck. And there's the front end of B deck. Now if I go ahead and just flip the fucking ship around. Imagine if this was the fucking trumpeter. I'd be having one hell of a time with it. But I'm going to get the trumpeter, guys. At some point in time, I'm going to get it. There's even a little bit of work done on the front. I went ahead and added the 2 little bollards on the anchor chain assembly and stuff here. I haven't done the other deck equipment yet because I want to paint all this shit up first. Get the wood deck down and then add that shit on top. And then if you look back here, there's the 4 doors. And I gotta do an opening and shit here, but the problem is, if I try to drill this shit out and make that little area like it was on the actual Titanic, which if I can go back to the cutaway, you can clearly see right there, there is this big ass piece of photo edge. If I can fucking find it right here. If you can see the underside of the deck, this big ass piece of photo edge, that's actually underneath the deck, which is for this mast. If I was to try to mimic, like I said, if I was to try to mimic that area there, then I would have to completely remove this piece and do something else. And I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna do something else to mimic the openings right there in that deck. And there's the 2 forward well deck cranes. They're not glued in, as you can see. They're not glued in, they're just sitting on the deck. And there's a lot of shit I've been doing here too. Like you can see my little multi-tool thing. And I've been using it to clean all the paint out of all the openings of all the windows, clearing out all the little holes in the windows, so that when I, put it all together, and when this bitch lights up, you can see light pouring through all the windows. And I've been cleaning out all of the windows. I mean, every one of the holes for the windows. I did that for all these pieces here too, including the bridge. And I went ahead and broke out some of the window struts in this area here because, like I said in an earlier video, I have photo etch window frames specifically for the Academy 1400 Titanic. So I'm running out of supplies quickly, and because of the Chinaman virus shit, I'm not going to be able to buy shit for a while, so this may be the last fucking update for this model for a while. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, I did partially paint the smokestacks, because I already painted the bands, but you can see I did that to all of them. This part hasn't been painted yet. I am planning on painting the lower part with this formula. This is the formula that I use to make White Star Buff. There it is, 1 part tan, 11 drops yellow, 1 drop red, 27 drops white, and it fucking works like a fucking charm. That's the formula that I used for that Titanic model, and the one for my 1/700 scale RMS Olympic model by Revell. Same fucking recipe, and it works out pretty well. So basically, there you have it, guys. That's all the shit that I've been doing. Like I said, I still need to get a little drill out the rest of these little portholes on this piece, drill the porthole down the bow, and then the stern, and I've still got to paint the hull, and there's a lot of this shit I still have to paint and put together and get ready, but there you have it, guys. And that's what I've been up to. If you guys have any fucking questions or comments about anything, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back with you. And as always, if you like the shit that I'm doing, Please hit the subscribe button and hit that fucking notification bell. You'll never miss a video. And as for the 108th anniversary of the Titanic, I have uploaded some videos, but I'll probably maybe do a general overview of the history of the ship, and maybe do a quiet little memorial service. And to end it, just remember, remember the Titanic, and remember the disaster that happened to her and 1,496 people that she took with her April 15th of 1912, 2:20 a.m. So until next time, as I come to Urban, have smooth seas and clear skies, happy sailing with you, and God bless you, and take care, and God bless the Titanic and her victims. See you later.